Hey, y'all. Come on in. Come on in. Take a seat. And thank you for being on the live. Thank you very much for being here. Um, we're going to talk about, I don't have an update on Naziah Harris, but we talked about, we ain't forgot about her, okay? She's still missing, y'all. She been missing for 10 weeks. Yeah, so when y'all get a chance to see this video, I want y'all to know I did come in here and gave y'all a brief update on Naziah Harris. Now, y'all, Naziah, let me tell you what happened to Naziah. She was getting off the school bus and she got out at her regular stop. Got off at her regular stop. Went down to another street. And we haven't seen her since then. She 13 and she 13. She probably in the 8th grade, then 7th and 8th grade. She from Detroit. Y'all, and her dad had, now he may talk funny, strange, because he had a stroke, okay? So don't pay him nothing. He had a stroke. He was in the hospital and people coming to see him. But his daughter missing, y'all. She's still missing. And I hate for him to have a stroke. He done had a stroke and then he got to deal with this. But we're going to look at this and then what we're going to do is break it down and we're going to talk about it, okay? We're going to stop it and we're going to talk about it.
And they coming out. Just don't stop.
The family of Naziah Harris needs each and every one of us right now.
Okay, let me let y'all see Nazairo. Look like I got sleeping. Been working hard. At least somebody look like a little young picture. And this is her right. This is all of them is Nazaria. But she like to take pictures. So we need to think about her phone. They got her phone, so I wanted the phone binging. And they keep a neat seat. She come from a nice home, her hair pretty. And she has a phone. So when she went missing, I wish they had a right away. Went right away and binge her phone. They probably did do that, but they didn't tell us. But here we go.
Her father, Mervyn Jennings, is holding on to hope that he will see his daughter again, but it's been 10 weeks.
Yeah, there have been numerous searches,
Still
and
could be
yet we
alive.
are no closer to bringing 13-year-old Naziah home. Here's Pamela Osborne.
13-year-old Naziah Harris, an 8th grader at J.E. Clark Preparatory Academy, is still missing. She was last seen on Tuesday, January 9th.
They came up to see me at the hospital. They asked me some questions about my daughter. Have I seen her? And I haven't seen my daughter.
Naziah's father, Mervyn Jennings, had been in the hospital for weeks recovering from a stroke.
Okay. Now. Okay, y'all, hold up for a minute. Now look, y'all. I don't want to think this. Okay, but I do want to know, is she in his custody? Is Naziah in his custody? Where's her mom? Uh, it's a lot of questions I got. Is she happy at home? There's a lot of questions I got to ask about that.
And other health issues when he learned of Naziah's disappearance from school investigators. We know Naziah went to school that day. She rode the bus home to her usual stop at Cornwall and 3 Mile.
They have, footage of her getting on the school bus, and the bus driver did say that she did get off at her regular stop, okay? And she was supposed to be coming home, like she normally do.
Okay, now if she got off at her regular stop, Jesus. Somebody at school, she got friends. Y'all know them middle school kids talk up some. And then she got a cell phone. I hope they went through her cell phone records.
In February, we spoke with Annette Harris, Naziah's maternal grandmother and guardian. She reported Naziah's disappearance to Detroit Public Schools Community District. Their police department launched an investigation the very next day, on January 10th. More than a month later, after hitting a roadblock, they notified Detroit police of Naziah's disappearance. That was February 13th.
For a 13-year-old girl in Naziah?
DPD got to work immediately, canvassing the East Side community where Naziah lived and was last.
Okay, y'all. Yeah, I was reading my daughter text. But something ain't sounding right here to me. She got off the school bus, and she got off the school bus as usually in her stop, and she went that way. But her grandma said she never did come home. But she went to school that day, but she ain't been to school in 10 weeks. See, you know what? That's interesting. I wondered if she co-pastor said, oh, this name just sounds so good, girl, on a soda. You need to stop. Might need to change your name. Say, I wonder if she was the only one that got off at that stop. I would have been talking to her friend. That's what I said. Because they be knowing. I don't know where the mom is. I don't. And like you just said, going back to what you saying, and let's go back to what that daddy said. Go back to what you saying. What you said. And then she got a cell phone. So if she got a cell phone, did y'all binge her phone records? I'm like you. She in middle school. She in the 8th grade. She 13. She could have met a guy who off the line. But it ain't no, it's not in it's not an alleged gang member. Maybe he thought she was older, because you know some of them girls, they 13, they look older. They be on them lines saying that they 15, 19. That's right. You got to be in their business.
To see me at the hospital. They asked me some questions about my daughter. Have I seen her? And I haven't seen my daughter.
Naziah's father, Mervyn Jennings, had been in the hospital for weeks recovering from a stroke and other health issues when he learned of Naziah's disappearance from school investigators. We know Naziah went to school that day. She rode the bus home to her usual stop at Cornwall and 3 Mile.
They have, footage of her getting on the school bus, and the bus driver did say that she did get off at her regular stop. Okay? And she was supposed to have been coming home, like she normally do.
But you know what? Now, since you just gave me some kind of thought, Cold Pepsi, that if she gets off at that stop all the time, and that bus driver said she getting out at that bus stop, that he saw her get out, hey, he could have thought she got off at that bus stop. You know what I mean? He could have thought she got out at the bus stop, unless she got off, like you said, with the other kids. It's throwing me off now. I'm glad you mentioned that. He sure didn't need this. But since you said that about getting off, is she the only one that gets off at that stop, then he would know, the bus driver, he or she would know if she got off at that bus stop. But if she the only one get out the bus, wait, let me get it right. If she the only one gets out at that bus stop, then the bus driver should know. If she not the only one get out the bus stop, he could have missed her. Cause them kids be so terrible on the bus in the evening time. He could have missed Nazaria. She probably didn't get on the bus. Nazaria. You know, she probably didn't get on the bus. So you gave me something, you know, to think about. Did she get out the school bus with other kids? And they haven't talked about that. So that means y'all really
Back in February.
that means that the family don't know if she really got off at the bus stop or not. They just know that she do get off at the bus stop every day. But this day she probably didn't get on the bus. Because it's been a plenty of time when I hear them kids when they say, oh, they're gonna get off the bus and they're gonna go to their friend house. That's right, exactly. And normally the bus driver is supposed to make sure the child gets to the door. I know they do here. That's right. But that day, like you said, that's a question. That's something we need to think about. Did any other kids get off at that bus stop? Cause the bus driver, they go through stuff.
We spoke with Annette Harris, Nazia's maternal grandmother and guardian. She reported Nazia's disappearance to Detroit Public Schools Community District. Their police department launched an investigation the very next day, on January 10th. More than a month later, after hitting a roadblock, they notified Detroit police.
Now, I'm looking at her hair. Y'all don't get the wrong idea now. I'm looking at her hair. I'm trying to find out, do she be on those, I'm looking at her baby hair, you know, how she want to take care of her. Ain't nothing wrong with wearing baby hair. Maybe a guy think that she's older and she met him online. You never know these days, so you have to put things in places. Something to think about. Yeah, you got to put it in places, you know. I looked at her and said, do she look older right here? She don't look like she's 13 to me. So that's right. They supposed to have a camera on the school bus, but then too, they have them, but they don't work. Some work and some don't. That's weird. Now this really hurt my feeling because her heart, because she could have met somebody. You don't know if I don't believe she got off at that bus stop. I really don't.
Notified Detroit police of Nazia's disappearance. That was February 13th.
For a 13-year-old girl in Nazia?
DPD got to work immediately canvassing the east side community where Nazia lived and was last seen. It would be the first of many major searches.
I would describe as a metropolitan scavenger hunt. You know, the searches have been everywhere.
Tamara Smith, the DPD commissioner from the district where Nazia went missing, helped us put pins on a map. Investigators from more than a dozen local, state, and federal departments have searched all over the city of Detroit, Clinton Township, also in and around Ann Arbor.
We've been heavily canvassing the area by Greater Grace Church, area around the Rouge River, outskirts of Brightmoor.
Specialized water rescue and recovery teams have assisted in some of the searches, while the net of concerned community members pitching in to help find Nazia grows wider.
We had active gang members, people who are deemed to be the worst
Yeah,
of the city.
I'm looking at her. Hold up. Let me go back and look at this picture. Where's her mom? Where's her mother? Is her mother deceased? That's something else to look at, Cole Belton. How's her grades? Did her grades change? Come on, y'all. Y'all got to do more than this. Not us. But I'm saying if Detroit need to do more than this to show concern for this girl in case she's in a situation that y'all need to get her home. She got a cell phone. That's right. She got a cell phone. And she not using that cell phone. But she got to be on TikTok. You know they love TikTok. Hold on, y'all. Hold on for a minute. I'm about to see some. See, is anybody smart? They would take her social media. They'll take her social media down. But in order to get in her phone, in order to get in her phone, you got to have a code. Wait, hold up, y'all. You have to have a, you know, when your phone, don't nobody know my code but me. I think I'm grown. I don't learn how to do that. Okay, hold on, y'all. TikTok, Nazaria. Let me see, can I find her? Nazaria. Okay. Nazaria. Let me see, I got her name right. Nazaria Harris. I thought maybe they don't find that girl. Okay, here we go. Let's look at it. That's fine. See the issue on TikTok because that's where most of the kids be at. Oh, she was on TikTok, y'all. Here she go right here. I think we got it on the other page. Ooh, they took the video down, y'all. Oh my God. They took the video down. They don't took the way up. But look. These must be some old Lazar, because these some little bitty little girl. They was 22. Nah, these must not be her. Them look like little bitty little girl. Okay, let's go right here. Nah, this ain't her. Because she ain't that old. She don't have, I don't see her TikTok, y'all. Please give the police permission to go to the phone. That's right. They should have gave, I wondered did they give her permission, them, you know, to look through the phone. I'm trying to see could I find her on TikTok. I don't see nothing about it on TikTok.
It was wider.
We had active gang members, people who are deemed to be the worst of the city, who were viciously out looking for her.
Even the gang
Passing
members were looking for
flyers
her.
out, going door to door, canvassing. We all want the best. We want to see Nazaria.
See, y'all, when she said they got gang members looking for her, they got the neighborhood looking for her, either a man got her. It's or the guy got her, or either we don't know her family situation. Because she ain't just disappeared like this in 10 weeks. So they need to get into that social media thing. I forgot one of them social media where you can they be meeting guys on a lot of them, and them guys be thinking, ooh, Lord, I don't want to think like that. I don't want to think like that.
In the living.
Mervin suffers from congestive heart failure, but is out searching himself every
this not
day
good
he's
for
well
him.
enough to, with his wife Nakia by his side.
It's just been very trying, taxing, and empty, but we're not going to stop.
Okay.
They
This is the stepmama. This is the stepmother. See, this ain't good for this man heart, like you said. This is not good for his heart. Now, this is her stepmama. How do they get along? Do she talk to the stepmama? What kind of relationship do they have? Why she didn't go home? Do she go to her grandmother's house? See, we ain't got enough information. Do she go to her grandmother's house when she get off the school bus, or do she go to her dad's house? That's something to think about. And dad'll have a bad heart. You don't need to be upset no more.
and empty, but we're not going to stop.
They have been so moved by all who have turned out to help, especially since Naziah's disappearance has caused a rift within the family.
You have moments in your life where you do.
See, look at Naziah. Look. She got off the bus that day, but she didn't get out the bus no more. Something ain't right.
Do think you're standing alone, and without anything, they come through. They come through, and they there.
Naziah's family is still waiting and wondering what happened to her after she got off of her school bus.
I want to see her again.
Why did she got off that school bus? Jesus. God. Oh, if the grandmama her guardian then.
Bus.
I want to see her again. You know,
Where the
my
mom
son,
at?
my daughter wants to see her again.
Pamela Osborne, Local 4.
Y'all, we got to talk about this. Now, let's just act like, let's pretend that her mother not with her. And her grandmother, let me put it back on the grandma. Let's see the grandma one more time. Let's see how she look. Something ain't right with this case. Because they own the you don't see the grandmama that much, but you see the daddy. Oh, is she? Okay, here you go. One of the ladies right here. I don't know, is she the grandma? I don't know who she was. I don't know. That must be the grandmother. Somebody know where that girl is. Somebody know. They got to see. Somebody got to talk. Y'all got to look into their phone. I know my children, they had phone when they get in the 10th grade. And I used to look in their phone. I used to peep inside their phone. I don't care. They like, mama. Then I said, if you got something to hide in that phone that I don't supposed to know about, then I need to get the phone back. But I don't know. That girl did not get off the school bus that day. Did she get off the school bus and went home and wasn't nobody there? Did she do that? Now I got to remember now, she's 13. She told somebody in her class what she planned on doing. And that girl ain't been found in 10 weeks. See, it sounds like the lady said that she got on the bus, but she's supposed to get off the bus. Wait a minute, let me put something on her. See, I was listening to that. Sound like she said her. Hold on, y'all. I don't believe she got off that bus. I really don't. I don't believe she got off that bus. Listen to what she said.
3 Mile.
They have, footage of her getting on the school bus, and the bus driver did say that she did get off at her regular stop.
So the bus driver said that she got off at her regular stop. I got a question that go back to what you said. Do she get off at that stop by herself? Now, if she if some more kid get out the bus out with that girl, did they have a substitute driver that day? See, these is so many questions that I need the answer. I need so many questions to the answer that I had. Did they have a substitute teacher that day? Substitute bus driver that day. Was they two nurses on the bus and she wasn't paying no attention? Were they quiet on the bus and she know exactly who gets out and stop? How do she know exactly who get out at what stop? What kind of measurement do she has to say that Tony get out right here and get out right here? And then was anybody at the house when she got out of school? There have been plenty of time when bus drivers at the school I was at, they would drop them kids, they would put them kids back on the bus and take them back up to the school, y'all. We got to think. To her regular style. What is her regular? See, you asking me a question, Pepsi, that I just gave you what they said. That's her regular stop where she get off. They said right here where the street was. Right. I only give y'all what they telling me. I don't know this girl. It said she get off right here. She get off right here. And this where she get off. Allegedly get off. That's not the point. If she gets off right here every day, you have to ask yourself, did she get on that bus that day? Did she get on that bus that day? Or did she, say she could have got on and went to school because she went to school because we know she got on. But the thing is, did she get off right here? What they're going by is what the bus driver said. The bus driver said she got off right there. Shoot, it'd be a lot of kids get off at certain spots. Do her grandmama would look like they stay in the house, look like they're in an area with somebody right here with some school clothes on. She can't be the only one get off at that. Naziah probably wasn't the only one get off at that stop. So, was anybody at home when she got off at that stop, y'all? That's what I want to know. Was anybody, who was at home when she got off? Who was at home? What made them thought she got missing? What time did she used to get off the bus? Get home. See?
They have, footage of her getting on the school bus, and the bus driver did.
Also, they got a footage of her getting on the school bus. So they got a camera that go to what KJ said. So they do have they got a camera. So the camera does work on the bus. I hope that's the camera that they talk about and not the camera on the house. So if they got camera on the bus, then the camera should have seen her get off the bus. That's what she said. They got footage. I don't know why I think she don't met somebody online.
Footage of her getting on the school bus, and the bus driver did say that she did get off at her regular stop. Okay? And she was supposed to be coming home like she normally do.
Back in February, we spoke with Annette Harris, Naziah's maternal grandmother and guardian. She reported Naziah's disappearance to
See, that's her grandmama. Come on, grandmama. You got to tell her what's going on here. Got to tell her what's going on, grandmama. Come on. Woo.
Detroit Public Schools Community District. Their police department launched an investigation the very next day, on January 10th. More than a month later, after hitting a roadblock, they notified Detroit police of Naziah's disappearance. That was February 13th.
For a 13-year-old girl in Naziah?
DPD got to work immediately, canvassing the East Side community where Naziah lived and was last seen. It would be the first of many major searches.
I would describe as a metropolitan scavenger hunt. The searches have been everywhere.
Tamara Smith, the DPD commissioner from the district where Naziah went missing, helped us put pins on a map. Investigators from more than a dozen local, state, and federal departments.
Why did they put pins on the map? Oh, well, that's where her phone would be at, right here, right there, and right there. That's when they picked up her phone, but they lost her. I guarantee, allegedly, she met somebody somewhere. How did what? If she met somebody, she wouldn't have got off at her stop. But then too, I would get off at my stop, so my grandmama, my whoever keeping her, know that. Oh yeah, she got off at that stop. But why didn't she go home? See, that's why I asked the question, raised the question is, did she get where the footage at or her? They need to show us some footage. Show us the footage of her getting on the bus. See, they have to be careful about showing the footages and stuff because the person could be watching. And then if she underage with a person like that, they'll put her out somewhere. So somebody she know could be holding her. Why don't her mama have guarding of her? Some going on. Have she been suspended before? Ain't no way that girl got off at the bus stop. I don't think she did, allegedly. Allegedly, I don't think she got off at that bus stop. Because if she was going to meet somebody, she wouldn't have got off at the bus stop. If she was going to get off at the bus stop, she would have walked home. It's any more kids like you that's raising a heavy question in my mind that you said, Co-Pastor, was, did she have any kids walk her direction home? If that girl getting out that school bus, walking a long way home like that, and the only one walking by herself, then somebody would have met her at that bus stop. See, it's a lot we got to think. So it got to be some old kids that walk with her.
Have searched all over the city of Detroit, Clinton Township, also in and around Ann Arbor.
We've been heavily canvassing the
Look, y'all.
Grace Church.
Look.
Around the Rouge River.
Wait. Look at the area where they search. They search Clinton. You have to ask yourself. So they search around the water. They search right here. Well, I don't know what made them right here in Detroit. They search at Ann Arbor. Something right with this. She would have been on call home. They even checked the water. Right here. She not in the water because she with someone, allegedly.
Outskirts of Whitemore.
Specialized water rescue and recovery teams have assisted in some of the searches, while the net of concerned community members pitching in to help find Neziah grows wider.
We had active.
Neziah looks so, she's too smart. She look like she's smart. But on them other pictures, she look like she a smart girl. And she got a cell phone. Them girls be on their cell phone all day in school. Let's pray that she all right, y'all. Oh, 10 weeks. And we ain't talked about her no more.
Neziah grows wider.
We had active gang members, people who are deemed to be the worst of the city, who were viciously out looking for her, passing flyers out, going door to door, canvassing. We all want the best. We want to see Neziah home in the living.
Mervin suffers from congestive heart failure, but is out searching himself every day he's well enough to, with his wife Nakia by his side.
It's just been very trying, taxing, and empty, but we're not going to stop.
They have been so moved by all who have turned out to help, especially since Neziah's disappearance has caused a rift within the family.
You have moments in your life where
She in the 7th or the 8th grade. And the only reason why I was checking the social media, because They always on their phone. Them older boys be talking to them, thinking that they be asking them, say, you ain't but 13. They said, no, I'm 18. I don't think she, okay, I'm gonna summarize this up. These children may be book smart, but it's different out there in them streets. That's true. That's why we as people have to talk to these children. They think they know, but they don't. And that's the truth. And that is the truth. And they like to hear somebody say, once them boys say, oh, you're so beautiful. You ain't got to tell them, but they beautiful. You're so cute. Oh, look at you. And then it goes straight to their heads.
Well, you do think you're standing alone.
And I think if somebody had her that was older, they probably drop her off somewhere and let her come home. I would think, if they not a troublemaker. But you got all kind of people on social media.
And without anything, and they come through. They come through, and they there.
Nazia's family is still waiting and wondering
Girl,
what
smart,
happened to
preparatory.
her after she got off of her school bus.
I want to see her again. You know, my daughter wants to see her again.
Pamela Osborne, Local 4.
That's all I got to say, y'all.
Now we're still waiting to hear from Detroit police.
I don't know what to say. That's all I found, y'all, on her. Yeah, I just remember when we spoke about her and we did one video on her. And I'm gonna pray, and I hope that whoever got her or wherever she is, because she ain't been to school in 10 weeks. Jesus. She ain't been to school in 10 weeks. Her education is very important to her. But he ain't that left with some older guy. But thank God she made it back. That's what I'm saying. I pray that she's making back here. I pray that they let her go. They thinking about it. He probably said, why you lie to me, girl? Now they gonna have me all on the news. Then I'm gonna get in trouble. I'm gonna pray for her. We still gonna be on her. Grandma, guardians, whoever the guardian is. Something going on. Do she want to be there? Cause if she was happy, she'll come home. Grandma probably, we said the guardians probably give her anything she asked for. All right, y'all, that's all I can give y'all on this information right now. And when I, this is not my first story on her. Pray for the church, for this child, that she come home. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pray that she can. I thought maybe she was at home. I thought Nazia, since we haven't talked about her in a while, I thought the little girl was at home, honey. Because I did something on her before, a story before on her. And it shocked me when she got off the school bus, but she didn't go home. That's what made me think that she didn't go home. That's what made me think that she didn't get off that school. But I don't have plenty of kids said they can ready to walk home. So I said, let me speak to your mama. Let your mama know you going over that girl's house. And they said, I said, no, you're not. Well, I'm about to walk you up into this bus stop. And I'm about to tell your mom what you about to do. And then the mama done told me, thank you. Everybody ain't got time to do that no more. They ain't got time to do that no more, y'all. So yeah, we're going to pray for the 13-year-old. Lord have mercy. God, Jesus. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you, Cold Pepsi. And those who watching, y'all, we got to pray for you welcome, baby. We got oh, you're so sweet. I will. Thank you. We gonna every store we got so many videos that we had to go back and update. You know, that's all I do. Update, and think it's gonna come out positive. Sometimes come out positive, sometimes not. I did I did a video on Carly Russell. I did the update on her. She about to be on probation. And it's a lot. Ugh. All right, y'all. Good night. I love y'all. See y'all tomorrow.